This was 2K last night. 2K last night tweeted out that we will not know who the celebrity guest will be for the DLC till a future reveal by WWE themselves, meaning today the DLC and patch came out and we don't have that fifth superstar that we were promised for pack number 1. Instead, they gave us a brand new locker code. 12,500 VC is not enough to justify the fact that they don't have the DLC ready. It's not just about the DLC being readily available. Maybe it is done. Maybe it's something going on behind the scenes with WWE, like a contract, things beyond their control. And I get that. I understand that. But if this was going to be the case and you were anticipating some hiccups along the way, then make sure that the first DLC is one that is presented in its entirety 100% as sure as you can be. And let's be honest, I didn't lose any sleep over this because the reality of the nature is that I don't care about the celebrity guest if it's going to be Travis Scott, IShowSpeed, and whoever else they decide to put in there. The only way I am satisfied with this DLC character is if it's Joe Hendry, Goldberg, or an actual wrestler, because that's what I want in this game. Now that we got that junk out the way, let's get into today's video. While this is supposed to be patch 1.10, it's showing up as 1.11. Mine automatically updated while my console was off, but some users are reporting that it's anywhere between 6 to 8 gigabytes, so make sure you guys download that immediately. And also make sure that you go into your add-ons for your WWE 2k25 game and enable the brand new DLC if you haven't done it on PlayStation, Steam, or Xbox. If you don't enable the add-on, you will not be able to play the new DLC. This patch has a long list of things to get into, so instead I wanted to summarize and talk about the 5 things plus a few bonuses that I really enjoyed seeing with this update. And I will also be doing a review for this DLC pack separately. Expect that video tomorrow. Shout out to What's the Status. What you got on your screen is the entire list for this update. You can pause it at any time to read it at your own pace, or you could just listen to your boy Lexx. So one of the biggest things that I really love about this update is that we got new entrances for Fraxium, Cody Rhodes, and Dominic Mysterio, along with Liv Morgan as a tag team. Anytime they update the presentation or any character in the game to replicate what we see currently on TV, that gets me excited. As for Cody Rhodes, this is a different version of his entrance in comparison to the previous 2Ks. I do like this simpler one. Another thing worth noting is that in order to get Cody Rhodes and Fraxium to come out with this new entrance, you're gonna have to go over the creation suite, go to entrances, and change their template to the Cody Rhodes 25 or Fraxium 25 to enable the brand new presentation. I also want to mention that we have a brand new persona. We are going to be getting Alexa Bliss in her 2025 form, and this screenshot was provided by What's the Status, which he posted on Twitter. You can see her with her Royal Rumble gear, and the commentary has been updated even for the regular version of herself, because when you come out to the ring, you hear the announcers talk about her return at the Royal Rumble after being absent for several years. So yes, new entrances, love it. Another thing that I really liked about this update, I've been talking about this for a while now, it's the Island Chapter 2. We're finally moving forward with the island. It took them long enough. While I did enjoy Chapter 1 for the island, I don't like that once you're done with the chapter, there is nothing to do. Hell, there is barely anything to do while you're going through the chapter, but when you're done, there is really absolutely nothing to look forward to. I am also really loving the fact that Universe is getting so much attention from WWE 2K this year. They are not only just giving us stability fixes, but they're going in and actually updating bugs and enhancing the experience so it's better fitted for what we want to use it for. The match card has been addressed, PLEs have improved, we have various match type fixes for custom matches. You know, the countout situation was awkward, but they finally got to it. They added title match support to rivalry actions, even fixed the special referee meter that wasn't able to get disabled in the past. So a good amount of fixes, make sure you guys read up on them, well worth checking out. The next thing that they update that I'm really happy about, let's say you get the reversals correct back to back to back quickly, now the window is going to get harder for you to get it right. And for me, one of the biggest issues is when you're having matches online, and even with the AI on a harder difficulty level, there's too many reversals that are allowed. The window is too big, so narrowing it down, tuning it just a bit might be the way to go. So I can't wait to check that out going forward. Which that leads me to the fifth and final thing that I really enjoyed with this update. The AI got tuned. Now, we can tune the AI and each character to act like themselves to better behave like their counterpart. I'm not going to go in to change the overall slider. So when they go ahead and they tune the AI themselves, it saves us from having to manually do it, and I think it's good to have that for the base game, not just custom scenarios. So the AI has been tuned across the board to make it more realistic. Now, my two bonuses that I wanted to talk about here is that they added a brand new weapon for free that we had no knowledge of, which is this crazy electric sledgehammer. When you hit your opponent, it pops, and that is going to be available through the island. You're going to unlock it in the island. As you see on the screen, it is locked away right now, and that sucks for those that don't want to play the island, but I am looking forward to unlocking it and using it myself. And my last bonus that I wanted to talk about for this update is the camera / presentation adjustments. They fix the way the camera behaves when it's trying to adjust and center the characters in ladder matches, and just overall in general, it gets a little wonky at times, especially me that I play in third person all the time when I'm on my own offline. It's cool to see that they're still going and tinkering with the camera presentation to make it a better experience. And as a fan of the franchise, that's all I've ever wanted, for the game to continue to evolve and get better after release with this attention to detail that they have provided. Now, it doesn't mean it's all sunshine and rainbows. You saw me ranting last night and at the start of this video. They could obviously do better, but we are headed in the right direction in terms of the franchise. And if they haven't gotten to some fixes that you guys really want them to get to, the biggest issue that they are suffering right now is that they're spreading themselves thin. They're doing so much with all these game modes, and I know it's separate teams working in each class. One has to wonder that if they invested all their resources into one mode, let's say Universe, maybe Universe would be a completely different experience. Or for me, the online situation. There are still bugs that they haven't fixed that annoy me, but it's not enough for me to put the game down. I'm still having fun, still having a good time. So I'm gonna check out the rest of this DLC. Now that we got all the notes and we went through all the details, I can go back to having some fun. So expect some more WWE content, starting with the stream later today that I will be going over every single detail in these notes. Let me know what you are most excited for about this DLC. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you real soon with some more WWE.